Again, it's that consistent piece. They took down Na'Vi in the opening game to upset the balance in this group. Can they book themselves a spot directly in the semis by taking down both the favorites? Let's see what they're cooking.
Look, I'll tell you what, the desk said about adaption. If Let Her Cook need to adjust in this map, you look to Astra with the experience, with the IGL in. She needs to be that second voice here to help Joanna.
This is going to be a straight execute onto A. Goddess has dual Berettas and she is tucked, but she has no support. A multi-kill from this position will be tricky. They haven't looked at her. They haven't cleared. Now they do. She was waiting patiently for her moment to strike, but it is taken from her grasp. Bomb planted. Fluxo have to retake.
Only one flashbang on this. No kit, unless there was one on Goddess and I missed it. This gets really difficult. In fact, no, there won't be a kit because of the money. Flashbang over the top, through the donut smoke they go, but it's Joanna to get the first pick. Younger has tried to create a little bit of space, but they've already been rapping. This entire time, Let Her Cook have walked through and got in towards Temple, and as quick as you like, it's done. It's dealt with. They get the pistol. They're the outliers.
Yeah, what a sick pistol round. And obviously, it gets a little, I don't say lucky, but they walk into essentially an empty bomb site with just Goddess there because Fluxo want to take mid control, and that meant they were just so removed from the action.
But despite that, really good entry pathing from Let Her Cook because they don't go close towards Temple. They take the space beyond Donut and they make sure that they guarantee that angle clear. The further you are away from that angle, the easier it is for Let Her Cook.
Yeah, literally, you just come out of Temple and then you're getting shot in the back of the head from Temple. Like, what? USPs can stack in A main. It's 5 USPs. I call that a cat stack. So the you talking to a cat?
Yep, instead it's Melly mewing, but only for one. It immediately gets traded out, and now Goddess, she's got the AK in her grasp. Whilst all this is going on, look, Astra's planted on B, you've got Mana Shine that's already in red room, and they've taken all the space on backlines. This is so difficult for Fluxo.
Clean house, long range, takes the full belt, but Rachel's got her Mackie. She's getting happy with it. So nice collection, Goddess. Try and save the AK. I don't like her chances. We'll see. Although, if she catches Astra, that would actually be massive for Fluxo in terms of damaging the economy. But I think Mana Shine will catch her momentarily. That'll be a recovered AK. If so, okay. All right, no recovered AK. It's a little bit of damage.
I'll tell you something. What I thought was really interesting watching this Let Her Cook game against Na'Vi is obviously we've got this new feature now of ESL Impact with the finals, where we can listen into the team comms. The communication was very calm. It felt like it was a very structured team, and they've known what they're doing. It's a lot of practice, and it's good to see.
Yeah, it's not too many chefs in the kitchen.
True. Nice. But, oh boy, they're cooking. 2-0 immediately, but it has got Fluxo Demons now out with this full purchase. I want to see Fluxo take mid. I want to see them fight for this space alongside Cave. And Goddess is doing it, but she's a little late.
Yeah, we're going to see a lot of aggressive plays in this map. As the desk alluded, Poppins with the opener, Anna will spot out player on ramp, not punished for her peak. So the opening frag goes the way of Fluxo. And mid control firmly theirs. Let Her Cook only have this space in lane.
Interesting setup on site. Because for a moment it looked like there was going to be a double cave push. Instead, Goddess backs off from it. Good timing on that molly, but it misses. And now Goddess can still remain here, but the close range of the SMGs is able to overwhelm her. Younger at least has rotated in with Anorex, but she needs help.
Yeah, Anorex is in a tricky spot as well. Eventually found Younger is doing her best to hold onto the side. And nice swing onto Melly. Big player to find. Joanna is spotted on the cross. She's now stuck with this Mac 10 and she is alone. Bombs on Astra's back and she is going to just leg it to A. A teammate falls. Now we can see, can Astra have that star impact? The reason that we've been hyping the potential of this squad. A player with some of the most LAN experience on this team. Bomb planted, all her utility expended, but only a smoke and a flash for the CTs. They do have the kit on Poppins, but she is low. Certainly doable from Astra. Behind double, common position, tap on the bomb. The swing needed that first kill cleanly, can't find it. So Fluxo will get on the board.
Yeah, look, they just outnumbered her. They just swung together. There was really good trade space in there. It's all about the mids round here. When Leathercook is scaling up the site, there's a number of small mistakes that creep in. We spoke about that miss molly, but it was good for LHC that they were able just to guarantee that trade on Cave in the first place. But suddenly, you're walking up a ramp. These flashbangs are ineffective, and it feels like they've dumped all of their utility really early, and they're giving Younger just free reign. The timing is so off there on the replay.
Yeah, you can tell. Good bomb plant, though. Means that we do get a reasonable buy into this round. We've got the AWP for Astra, so that'll be uncontested. Although I felt like we didn't see that flashy Astra in the opening map. It's really the riflers doing the heavy lifting. It's Rachel on that AK. Looks to get involved early. She's getting a lot of information on players, but not fighting the fight she's looking for. The spam, not connecting. She was ready for the swing. But Younger was quicker on the trigger.
Look at mid. They've got all of mid here, Leathercook and Fluxo. They've really over-invested in towards the extremities here. There's a massive gap in Donut.
Yeah, but it is cool they've at least taken this space in towards A main. So yes, you're allowing that space in, but you have the player advantage. Julie will get the contact as they walk out. Oh, Melly domes her, but are you going to expect Poppins? The second player in A main. Looks like they're considering it.
This is really interesting with CT as well. Look, sure, it's only Manashine on Tech 9, but she can hear these players running away. And that means that this double donut setup is quite powerful. Astra taking the first contact, baits Melly in. Fluxo need to swing together, but they line up. Astra will hit Kalat. It's Jonana that gets the other kill, and suddenly Poppins is thrown into a world of hurt. Will claim the first, but time is running out. She has got a kit. That smoke doesn't travel deep enough, and as a result, she disengages. So Leathercook, despite the odds, they find the solution.
Yeah, they get that gap, and when Julie is picked off immediately, that double setup in towards A main loses a bit of its teeth, and the flames just prevent that extra play from getting involved. And then that space in CT is everything.
The thing is, with that setup, is if you've got two players in A main, they need to be playing together. You can't just have one player holding an angle. Sure, it was a tight angle, but then you commit to the fight. I feel like a disengage is good there because suddenly you've got the element of surprise as Poppins in that back line.
I can't believe we had that collateral kind of stolen from us. That it really looked like it was Astra's right there.
And I think what's interesting is you take a look at this best of one compared to the previous one with Big, a keeper, and their like after plant positioning. The rotates were so quick from Imperial, but despite that, Bigger Keeper were really struggling to take space beyond the bomb site. Here, Leathercook, they get Donut. Instantly, what do? They use these pistols, they take the space out towards CT, they fight in towards A main. It's everywhere. And it's because Manashine had all that audio information over towards CT. That's what made the double setup in the first place over at Donut.
Yeah, and this is with losing the opening kill, and it kind of goes back to the interview that Jonana was sort of saying that everyone on this team has the space to make the plays as they see fit. And I feel like in that sort of situation, when you're playing a 4-on-5, actually hold on these pistols, not gonna get too much. Poppins will get a kill. Yeah, when you've got players that can play so free, it kind of makes it feel like those 4v5s are a little bit more doable because you're not afraid to kind of take that space, you know, as you see fit and try and claw back that advantage, you know, be the hero. When every player feels enabled to do that, you can make anything possible.
And to be honest, that kind of frees up the burden of responsibility, in my opinion, when it actually comes to the call-in. Because you can say, look, your players have got complete freedom, and then depending on what space you find, you can then just call the mid-round around that pretty freely.
Calming flutes of Ancient. Serene. The backdrop of this beginning of a slaughter. Let her cook this T side. Looking good. Fluxo will get the guns back out again. Young is all active.
We'll come back to this conversation about Ancient as well, but we were saying before we went live, we feel like Ancient is definitely a mistake. And for Leathercook, they're really capitalizing on the current meta that's being adopted, which is 3 players over at B, 2 players go mid. It leaves A really vulnerable. Younger, the only player here, and she gets denied by the boost.
That's a brutal way to go. You just get that AWP out and it is removed immediately. Julie tries to step in the spray, does not connect. She's dinked, but Poppins, almost 2. Bomb plant denied. Janana lives for a moment. And I've got 3 players here, but the critical engagement comes at elbow. Rachel felled by Anorax, that is everything. Janana can maybe plant reverse, or do they just try and leave? This is crazy. She has no health and the bomb, and she's going first out of there. Julie returns to have a look in red. This lack of bomb plant is causing concerns. She does drop the bomb. And now you've got Anorax on site. All she needs to do is find the right position. 1 kill would be enough, but if she goes down for free, no, she gets the kill. Can't make it 2. And Astra has to try again. Both players coming her way, but missed shots, missed opportunities, and almost the collateral. Almost, but not enough.
Can't believe that. Again, it's Leda Cook playing risky CS, and it nearly paying off. And it comes back to what the desk was saying continuously. It's that unpredictable style. Do you expect Astra to keep refacing there with the AWP? No, you don't whatsoever. Do you expect, with the bomb site being taken from Leda Cook, that they reset, they go CT and towards the other site? No, you don't whatsoever. This is wild CS, but it is constantly keeping Fluxo guessing.
Come down to a few potential clutches that haven't quite worked out, but Fluxo managing to scrape these rounds over. And that was actually the reverse, where the opening kill went the way of Leda Cook. Poppins saves the day. And Anorax is there to close it, of course.
Sure, this gets like really close down to a 1-on-1, but I feel like this is an example of when your freedom goes the other way, because Rachel's gone before everyone else has actually set up a position on A, and then Jonana's gone completely by herself with low HP and left the other 2 defenders on A. It's crazy to me.
Yeah, that's kind of wild. These rounds being so close. Economy continues to be good. Leda Cook, a peek for Astra. Looking for the option, but it's Melly that finds the opening kill. That's over at A. Younger has a chance. And she falls. Melly has single-handedly opened up A. And this is that superstar performance. 12 and 4 is Melly. She might not be done in this round. The 3rd for her. Goddess tries to slip in quickly, and Anorax is on her flank with the AWP and is so removed. Walking through T-spawn, Goddess is alone. She's trying to do it all by herself. And that's just going to be the save immediately for Anorax.
I don't know why the save didn't come out sooner. Even when you get put into a 3-on-3, you've got Famises walking forward into this for Fluxo. There's no money behind them. And they're so far removed from the bomb site in the first place. We're speaking about chaos, and maybe with this unpredictability, it becomes a lot of uncertainty for Fluxo. You start to make these mistakes because you're not used to playing this. But with that being said, I think with the volatility that this game has, I honestly thought that was going to play into Fluxo's playstyle. Because South American CS is wild, it's crazy, it's chaotic. I feel like they would have been right at home.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing to me, right? Because you expect Leda Cook to have a bit of an edge against some of the more structured teams that maybe aren't ready for their play style. But it feels like, yeah, with the amount of reps this team gets in South America, that they'd be ready for what's being thrown at them. Because this is just crazy plays, Melly walking in, killing 2 people, just taking the bomb site. It's also, I feel, some nerves from Fluxo. We're seeing a few missed opportunities. Younger has a chance for redemption in this round. A deep boost. She might be given the fight. Astra has shown that she doesn't mind boosting up, but she actually gets the opener with flames. That's that deep molly thrown into cave. Younger, if she peeks into that angle. Might have made a pork chop. Instead, it's down ramp, and Rachel is close, and again, the AWP doesn't quite connect. Rachel gets her double, and this will just be a cleanup on the USPs.
I'll be honest, I've never seen anything like it. Even with Leda Cook in that online season, even when Kezi decided to take a step back, even when Astra was picked up, it was never this individualistic. And yet, at LAN, it feels like they've got, okay, do whatever you want, but it's just on another level that I'm just not prepared for. I'll be honest, this shouldn't be working, but it is.
Yeah, I feel like on some level online, maybe there's more pressure because they're so close to getting, the chance to qualify for LAN. Whereas on land, they know they are the biggest underdog here. They know that no one has any expectations for this team. And when no one has expectations, there's nothing to defy. You can just come in and do your own thing. Trade at least. It's been some strange CS, and it gets stranger. Melly with a double, they walk straight to her. Poppins is trying her darndest to get kills back for this Fluxo squad. She's put down. Julie from long range, sprayed by Manashine. This is unexpected, to say the least.
I'll be honest, look, I hate it when casters just have the narrative of, look, maybe this is Fluxo not playing at their best and it's let her cook. They're looking a lot better than they should. I'll be honest, look, they're hitting every single shot that's being put in front of them. Every single round, you see these little mistakes trickling in from Fluxo here, especially that mid-fight. The cheetah swing from Cave, early. Then the player in from Shelf, isolated. The players at ramp, not ready to go. There's so many mistakes that are being put forward here, and Lettercook are capitalizing on every single one. They're supporting themselves now by adding in this support network of utility. It's great.
Yeah, I feel like also, like, Fluxo felt very pressured to take the fight to Lettercook in terms of they're continuously investing. They're not really building out the bank. It feels like in a lot of these engagements, if they were playing some actually good team CS with great utility support, the flashbangs, and just closing out Lettercook, not having them be able to just get into lane for free, walk out A for free. It just feels like they can kind of just go where they want at the moment.
It's baffling. And I feel like this is a well-timed pause coming in from their coach, but it could be too little too late. You've already spoken about the fact that there's not limited money really here for Fluxo Demons. And for Lettercook, you've now got this momentum. You can now just ride it out.
Lettercook are making some fans, which is cool to see. Everyone loves an underdog, don't they?
It just feels like they're ready. Like this spray here, Manashai just wins it outright. Fluxo have not arrived on the server, and Lettercook are just punishing them consistently. Look at that.
Yeah. Vibes riding high. Julie's got the Nova. Listen, I've seen the Nova do some dirty work in this position earlier today. Oh, she's going to be cleared by Astra. Come on now. Surely the Nova. There we go. She gets the kill. The face for itself. And the 5-7 finds one. Poppins. Oh. Maybe if she had a better pistol, there would have been a world. It's going to be 8-2. Yeah. I can't wait for the analysts to break this game down. I really want to hear from the great minds of Vilga and Sevenlicious as to what's going on in this game.
Well, I'll tell you what's going on. Goddess, Julie, Anarex, Poppins have 16 kills, and Melly has 17.
Yeah.
You know what? Vilga has got every single prediction right today, apart from the HSG opener. So, pretty much, if Vilga ever predicts a team to win, they're probably going to win.
Yeah, she learned her lesson, I think, in that opening one and changed her tune on the Imperial picks after that.
Yeah, Anna clowned me as well on Twitter. Thank you, Anna.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. Call him out.
I'm definitely on fraud watch after this best of one. Dude, oh my goodness me.
Fluxo are a team I was like thinking, we're talking grand finals.
Well, currently we're talking potential elimination. This time, these fights are still not going their way. Manashine, the first contact being taken from mid, and Rachel finds another. They're up B.
They're just running in and killing everyone. It's like watching 5 little dogs on the server. There's nothing like crazy about this. There's no wild out-of-pocket calls. There's not insane mid-rounding. This is literally just go kill wherever you want. And Fluxo just seem to have no answers to it. It feels like every round Poppins has just been mid by herself. and has not been able to do anything.
It's actually wild to me. What's really interesting is the Fluxo, normally they're this team that applies all that pressure themselves, but they've actually been a little bit scared. They've been playing quite passive.
That's what I mean. Take lane. You know, don't let them disrupt you and disrespect you.
Yeah, don't let them cook. And they are. Manashine might even deny this AWP of Younger. If it's not her, then it's one of her teammates. Rachel puts the final nail in the coffin. And now starts to let them know.
Shocking. 9-2. We could have a 10-2 half for one of the favorites. We said Ancient going into this felt like a mistake. It's the favorite barbecue place of Let Her Cook. This ain't no Texas barbecue. It's all Brazilian, baby. Poppins opening. Are they going to force the issue? 4 players. The T's do want to go in. This time the CTs are in the right place. Utility pretty good. Poppins gets a second. Younger with that AWP strikes through. And at the tail end of the half, a third looks possible. With Younger low, and with all the CTs grouped, this can certainly still fall apart. Bomb on Rachel's back. Astra's just searching for a kill. With Fluxo so grouped, I'm so nervous. Younger's low, so she goes first to set up that trade for her teammate. Let Her Cook pause just to see if this overextension will come. Rachel's feeling a little nervy. Oh, the HE. Goodbye, Younger. A 2v2. And now you start to favor Let Her Cook. Now they have the information on the Fluxo side of one player because of that HE. This is just a standoff. Astra feels the need to take the initiative, and I think she's got the read. Something has given that hint up, and it's all to Astra. Can't get it done. It's Goddess, and a third at the tail end for Fluxo.
fast, so we don't have nowhere to go. Feel the rhythm through your body. Let your soul out, I won't tell nobody. Yes, you feel the heat, such chemistry with your energy. It's feeling. Tomorrow we will rise.
Well, this isn't going according to the script. I'm just flicking through my notes here, and whilst I expected Fluxo Demons, Let Her Cook are running away with this game. 4 rounds separates them from a day off and a spot in the semi-finals.
Gonna be real with you. They were like 4th on my list to be in this position. And yet, this is where we find ourselves.
Oh, no way.
Astra's looking, not quite seeing. She's gonna be at the front. Now they burst through. Utility over the top. Anorex with the opening kill. Manashine with one. Melly swings through the smoke, can't connect. Manashine running out of bullets and is run down by Goddess. Now there is a kit in play on Melly's back and a smoke. She's have the player advantage. Rachel, walks around the corner. She's got him both. Absurd. And now this retake looks all the more likely. In fact, Rachel with a third. It's all onto Younger. The bomb being diffused through the smoke. Younger needs one more shot. She gets the knife, but the bomb is diffused.
No way. That's so close, and yet it's just not happening. Everything. Chef's kiss from Manashine and Rachel. And yet again, from an unlikely circumstance, Let Her Cook are able to convert a round. And they're not even at their full power yet. Jonana's not even got a leg up on the desk.
Maybe that's the secret. I can't believe the timing on this. Rachel around the corner. Claws it back in Younger. Oh, it just feels like this should be hers. One more bullet is what she needed in the chamber. Knife kill at least gives her something. In fact, I think an AK drops. Poppins through mid smoke, catches one. It's a good opening. You don't want to walk through this smoke. In fact, they try it in Donut.
Look at Melly.
They're going to walk through again. As the fade comes, Anorex gets the kill. Melly is looking to try and flank them. Astra, close range, swings. Good kill with the FAMAS, looking for more, good damage. And Rachel in middle, keeps it even.
And Melly's already on the fast flank. She's already walked through the smoke and has just already dealt with Anna X. Goddess, 35 HP. Has to just walk into this smoke, but it's been safeguarded by Rachel. She's even holding the corner. This is so anticipated as she just finds the kill immediately. It's so fearless.
Yeah, it's just full confidence, right? And it comes back to that conversation. This is the team that comes in, no expectations, given free reign to do what they want in the server as individuals. That was what the IGL of Jonana said. She said, these players can do what they want. If they see the moment, they seize it. Don't need to ask for permission. We're seeing Melly do that wholeheartedly.
I think what's special about this team as well is, sure, Rachel's now coming into the equation a little bit more towards the tail end of this best of one. Previously, it was Rachel that was performing really well. Joan Anna started to have some really big impacts. The point is, it's everyone on this team that is now stepping up and just raising the floor. It's something I didn't expect. I thought some of these players might drop off. There might be nerves, but no, none whatsoever. In fact, it's just empowering them.
Yeah, and the conversation we kind of touched on about Astra and, you know, the expectations of her given, I think she had like a 1.29 or 1.3 something rating for all of 2023 coming into this team and kind of the dying embers of the season and helping them qualify. Kind of expected her to be the star of the team, but it's not really been needed. It's the rifle, as in with the way that we're seeing their game plan unfold. Game plan, it's, you know,
it's about 100 micro game plans in one.
Yeah. But it means that that all isn't needed to be the star.
This will be a faster A play. Fluxo are even just walking through this mid utility. They've used 3 smokes in mid, which might be a bit dangerous. Astra comes over to help Manashine.
The lurk smoke on B is keeping so much presence there on the CT side, so Fluxo have a good position. That smoke's nice. With that delay, this assault, a smoke in towards CT. Utility timing has been great from Astra. But now they're going to walk through. Manashine gets ahead of it for one, but it is just the Mac-10. Astra in the back of the site. Good shot into the burst. Looking for more, can't convert it. So again, it's even, but look how fast Let It Cook are. Joanna flies through. Blown out the server. But now you've got Melly to deal with, and you've got Rachel flanking through A main. Melly spots one, walking close to her, and she's given the fight, but can't convert. It falls to Rachel. A smoke onto the bomb, a flash forward. Oh, the smoke goes a little bit too deep. And maybe she can just find the kills. Maybe that's the way to do it, and it is. Rachel secures map point and series point.
How do they keep winning these clutches? How do they keep getting away with it? I really don't understand. Fluxo, they even had a variation in this round. They fought Donut. They knew it was occupied. With that pace that Let It Cook have done, they've just completely disrespect all utility. It is mind-blowing how effective this is.
You just don't crouch, don't shift.
Should you be this advanced here in the 2-on-1?
Yeah, I mean, obviously Younger has no choice after the first kill, but yeah, it feels very committed without the trade potential. Fluxo feel like they're bought into every round, and this one might be the final one. Astra and Melly opening kills. Let It Cook 3 away from the semis. They've taken down 2 of the favorites in this tournament. They can just find these final kills. They can taste it. Joanna charges through. The bomb's over. It's Julie in the back lines, but they're anticipating it. They know. A smoke even to deny her. An unbelievable, absolutely mind-boggling performance from Let Her Cook. Nobody saw this coming. And another smoke, Julie. Her days numbered. Joanna secures it. Let Her Cook go through to the semi-finals.
And they had to beat these 2 favorites to do it. You mentioned it. First, Na'Vi Javelins. Second, to face the wrath of the Spatula. Now, Fluxo Demons sent back to the Underworld, sent down to the lower bracket. And can you believe it? But this is why we have this circuit, for stories to be made, for new teams to rise up. Welcome Let Her Cook to the playoffs.
And what a terrifying prospect.